Here's my 8-point reasoning on why self-diagnosis for autistic patients just doesn't work. Self-diagnosis puts responsibility onto the patient that belongs to the doctor, not only to diagnose and treat the condition, but also how is that patient supposed to advocate to other healthcare professionals when there's no diagnosis in the notes. Some autistic people have a black and white sense of right and wrong, and when they're lying and telling the truth, and some people who are autistic will struggle to call themselves autistic because they've never been diagnosed and they feel like they're lying to everyone, or at least that's how I feel. Doctors are more likely to give inappropriate advice or miss related diagnoses. When you're diagnosed with, for example, postpartum depression, what do the doctors say? Get out more, talk to your friends, socialize more. Is that appropriate for somebody with autism? Or is resting or finding a good hobby better for them? Would you believe somebody who said they diagnosed themselves with something? Or does that carry less weight? A lot of people have gone their entire lives really confused on why they're different to everyone else, and there's no emotional validation to, well, if you think you got it, you probably do, so diagnose yourself. It's too confusing. We need to hear somebody say, this is what's going on with you. You have a real diagnosis, you have a real condition, and this is how we move forward. The interpersonal interaction between a doctor and a patient with autism could be different. An autistic person, in my opinion, seems more anxious going into a doctor's office. Why is that? We've looked up everything that we think it could be. We've done way too much research. We seem like a hypochondriac. We seem too concerned, too over-prepared for the appointment. And on the whole, like not everyone, clearly I'm generalizing again, but autistic people don't tend to over-exaggerate. So when we say something really hurts, it might not seem like it's hurting very much. We might have a high pain tolerance, but actually we tend not to over-exaggerate. So I think these things need to be taken into consideration. You're coping just how you are. You smile and you make eye contact. You're doing just fine masking. But am I? Should I be masking? Is it ableism to tell somebody that they're masking their autism so well that they don't need any help? Comments like this make it to where I have to mask for the rest of my life instead of getting help. If I ever get to a point where I need some sort of treatment or help in the future, instead of being where I should be, which is diagnosed and expressing to somebody how I'm feeling and how I'm doing, I will not get the help that I need because I'll have to start at square one. Can anyone else relate to this?